Behold, the New York Public Library here in New York City, right by Bryant Park, 5th Avenue, 42nd Street. And this is the main branch building. And this is a gorgeous series of murals that shows the entire development of human intellect throughout the millennia. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist, let me know where you're watching from. And today we're going to explore beautiful New York Public Library and then go in to Grand Central Terminal. But before I do, let me show you this little exhibition of a Dickens Christmas. Charles Dickens was famous for A Christmas Carol and many other works like David Copperfield. And here we see his original glasses. Wow, that's so cool. And original printing of the Christmas Carol. A manuscript with his fascinating. His original inkwell and pen. That is amazing to see. The master and his items here. One of the greatest storytellers who have ever lived in history. He actually toured the US, including New York. Back when he was alive, he was promoting his books. He would read A Christmas Carol very often all around the US. And here's one of the original printings with this beautiful illustration. It says A Christmas Carol in Prose, a ghost story of Christmas. That's amazing. So cool to see these items here. This is a gorgeous building, truly one of the greatest landmarks in all of New York City. There's a lot of history here. This was the original location of the Croton Reservoir. But then when that was moved further up north beyond New York City, they decided to build a grand public library here, uniting 3 libraries together. One of them was by Astor, the other one was by Tilden. And if anyone can let me know the third one, do let me know in the comments. So let's see if we can walk into the Rose Reading Room. So bear with me. Oh, the Rose Reading Room is closed.
Like there's still other sections, but you can...
JB says, how old is the building? The early 1900s. If anyone can let me know the exact date, but early 1900s. The marble you're seeing here comes from the northern US, Vermont and Maine. I actually visited I visited the island where the marble, part of the marble was taken from. Back when I visited Maine on live video, it was mostly on Facebook. And that was really cool to see. You see a snippet of that in my video on 360 about Maine. Hey Lorraine, nice to see you here. So I might be getting inside access with the New York Public Library next week. So crossing fingers, the end of confirming. And you'll be seeing a series of short videos about the beautiful public library. So I think this might be the one that's derived from Maine. I'm not entirely sure. But I think this was the stone from Maine. Beautiful, wow. Look at that. Beautiful marble, wooden furnishings as well. I love the doors are kind of encased in leather. That's so interesting. Huh. That's amazing. So the Rose Reading Room has to wait. Right now they're only allowing people who want to study. I'll show you more around here. Sandra says Dickens is downstairs in the Treasures exhibition. I'm unable to go there right now, but soon I'll get official access to it next week. So stay tuned for a series of short videos about Dickens, about the building. Gwen, right now we're in the New York Public Library main branch building of New York City. This is the McGraw Rotunda. And these murals were made by Edward Lanning, who was alive between 1906 and 1981. And adorns the rotunda with 4 panels representing the story of the recorded world. A depiction of Prometheus on the ceiling. So ceiling, that's where they attributed the beginning of human intellectual development, was Prometheus giving fire to man. Kay says the only thing I remember about your main videos was the video you did about your curtain falling down and you playing Norwegian wood on a vinyl. Yes, indeed. That was not an official Urbanist live video. That was on my personal page. I'm glad you remember that. Lorraine sent 2,000 stars. Thank you so much, Lorraine. And Nuftasha was so kind enough to send a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, cool little booklet. Wow, that is cool. Fortune and the Folly. So we're gonna see if we can locate cake in honor of Joe's birthday. Joe has been a longtime urbanist, super urbanist, and also a moderator on Facebook and YouTube. So happy birthday, Joe! And we'll try to find some cake after we leave the library. But let's explore a little bit more of the library right now. Oh, this is the exhibition where the booklet is about Fortune and Folly in 1720. Apparently there was a huge economic bubble back then. Inspired Life says some bizcocho. Oh yes. I love this building. This building is just so gorgeous to walk in at night. I love what used to be the water fountains. Most of them no longer work. Yeah, no longer work. Dan, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you everyone so much for sending stars as well. I appreciate you. Adam says, do you need a library card? No, it is open to the public. I wanted to show you the Rose Reading Room, but right now they're only allowing people who do have a library card who are going there for research to enter. So there are some sections of the library that are off limits, unless if you're here for research or study. Generally, you don't need a card even to go into research and study, but to take out a book, you do need a card. Or to access some books as well. And then the New York Public Library building, the building we're in right now actually extends below Bryant Park. So Bryant Park is actually on top of a massive storage of books. Ron says, is there any ghost stories here? No, not here in New York. Amanda says, thank you so much for being awesome. My pleasure, Amanda. Ahora, I want cake now. Susie, and all good things come at due time. Yeah, there's elevators. I'm just going down here. I should read the Christmas Carol. You know, that is a great book. Maybe I'll do an online viewing party of a Muppets Christmas Carol, which I think everyone does agree that it is the best version of the Christmas Carol ever made in the history of mankind. Okay, he says Shannon sent another 100 stars. Thank you so much, Shannon. All right, let's go downstairs. Hard to explore because there's not that much good service here. So hold on to your seatbelts. This is where Carrie in Sex and the City got dumped by Mr. Big. Ron says Die Hard is the best Christmas movie. I mean, of course, but Muppets Christmas Carol is the best Christmas Carol adaptation. Rebel says, hey, I was the big dude who said hi to you at the Strand. Oh, hey, I didn't know that it was you, Rebel. Thank you so much for saying hello at the Strand. So Rebel was so nice to say hello at the Strand when I was there, the Strand bookstore, that is. One of the better bookstores to visit, Christmas time or any time of the year. Great. Oh, you do? Oh, thank you so much for tuning in.
I love you. You're the best.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Sorry, I'm interrupting
No
you.
worries. You'll see videos of this soon. Yeah, have a good day. That's cool. Let me show you more of this. So shout out to Rebel for saying hello. Right there, here, there's an exhibition called Treasures. And Zambrano says, what area was Carrie dumped? Carrie's wedding was supposed to be here at the New York Public Library during the film Sex and the City, the movie. And there's a scene where Mr. Big approaches her on the staircase, this one staircase if I'm correct. And that's where she throws the flowers at him and kind of runs off. Stunning. The marble here was so strong that the original workers had to wear steel rimmed boots in order to work here, super thick, because it was a liability if one of those marble stones fell on their toes. All right, I gotta exit. Here you do have to show your backpack. So here you have to show your backpack just in case you're stealing books. Wow. Owen, nice to see you here, Owen. Welcome. It's a metal. I'm not sure what type of metal it is. Not copper because it still has this color. Hey, it's Ida's birthday today as well. Hey, Ida, happy birthday. Nicole says Mr. Big did not leave the car. He called her to say, oh, it was via phone. Thank you, Nicole. So Nicole just clarified that Carrie in the film Sex and the City, the movie, got a call that she was being dumped for the wedding. So yeah, sad scene, but cool that they filmed here. So happy birthday, Ida. Everyone, a round of hearts for Ida. Ida is another Urbanist been tuning in for quite a long time. Happy birthday, Ida. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. This is also one of the first buildings, along with Grand Central nearby, to have a lighting system as well. All right, let's go into the wilds of New York, the concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Kate says it was Ben's birthday yesterday. Hey, happy birthday, Ben. Ben, I hope you had a wonderful time. Hope you're making some great music. David, really? Is it your birthday too? Hey, David, happy birthday. Thank you so much for tuning in, David. Wow, we got a lot of people. Woo, it's gorgeous. If it's your birthday too, speak now, forever hold your peace. Inspire Life says my birthday was back in October. Well, that does not count.
Yeah.
Ida says, yeah, thank you, Ariel. I was answering out loud. Hey, Ida, thank you so much. Speaking of which, I hope people out there realize that when you respond to my videos and you respond out loud, wherever you are, in your home or your office or somewhere else, I can't hear you. You have to write it down in the comments. Rock! ¿Cómo está acá? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, cake. Cake, where you at? We need some cake recommendations ASAP, stat, here in the Midtown area that does not require to sit down at a restaurant. Shannon says, this is great. Thank you. My pleasure. So this is located, the New York Public Library is located at 42nd Street and 5th Avenue. 5th Avenue here is, if you keep walking down, which we'll do in the subsequent live video, in the different live video next week, we'll be seeing more of Rockefeller Center, more of the tree and everything. Stay tuned. Once I get that Christmas music ready to play. So premiere of the Christmas music coming soon. Zelda recommends Lady M. You know, Lady M is nice. Always packed. The lines are too long. Gwen says, good thing you can't hear me. All right, who wants to do a COVID test? Let me know. Live COVID test, let's do it. At a random street corner. Yeah. There's a Whole Foods that has cake. It says Rebel. Oh yeah, Rebel. Yeah, Whole Foods. That is actually a good recommendation. Don't underestimate the prepared foods at Whole Foods, ladies and gentlemen. They're pretty good. Gorgeous Chrysler building. Look at that. Ooh, shining in the distance. One of the most beautiful Art Deco buildings ever constructed in the history of mankind. Susie says, do we need to get dressed for the premiere? I will announce it. Stay tuned. Milk Barn, Upper West Side. Hey, Bernadette. Upper West Side is a bit far away right now. Thank you so much for the recommendation. That is a great place to grab a cake, specifically their crack pie. It's called cracked pie because it's so good. It's like crack and you keep wanting more and more and more. You get highly addicted and then you will have to be sent for some treatment after having so much pie. So that place is awesome. I featured it before. We're a bit far away. Let's zoom in on that Chrysler building. Wow. Kay says it's -5 here. That's why I'm watching you in bed. Wow, Kay, that is cold. Isn't that cold for Ireland? Name that Spider-Man, everyone, that this was his place of solace. Every Spider-Man has a different place, different high place they go to for some quiet time. Which Spider-Man came here? M. Zambrano says, is there Cake Boss? Cake Boss is actually really good. There used to be one at Port Authority, so near Times Square. Rack says Andrew Garfield. Tobey Maguire. I recall it being the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I think Andrew Garfield went to the Empire State Building. I know they mentioned it later on in Spider-Man Far From Home, where one of them were like, "Well, yeah, I always go to that building." They said that, and then they try to find the newer Spider-Man, Tom Holland. He does not come to Manhattan. He sticks to his school in Queens, which is a gorgeous school. I think it's in Forest Hills. But yeah, that should be the Tobey Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That's where he went to get some solace. Hey, Christine, nice to see you here. We also got Christine for Germany tuning in. Thank you so much, Christine, for tuning in. Hey, Kelly says, I hear that New Yorkers are considered the most healthy because you guys walk everywhere. Yeah, we should be among the healthiest of people in the U.S. Because of the walking. There is pollution. That is a fortunate case, especially if you live closer to the highways. But yeah, generally people here are pretty damn healthy. Walking is very good for you. I think the healthiest place in America technically is Colorado. So I recently tried this coffee chain. I think it's from China. About Time. And it's pretty good. It's a solid cup of coffee. About Time. It's a bit full right now. Let's cross. Wow. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is One Vanderbilt, which is right now one of the tallest buildings in New York. Also, observation deck called Summit. And down below our feet is one of the deepest train stations in the entire world. The new Grand Central, I think it's called Grand Central Madison. I forgot what the name is going to be. But it's going to be down below. Still hasn't opened up yet. Wait, has it? Wait a minute. Has Grand Central opened? I thought this day would never come. Are my eyes deceiving me? Is it actually open after 15 plus years? Let's see. I don't think so. What brand walking shoes do you wear, says Dan? Converses, usually. I like their Converse sneakers and the Converse boots are my favorites for walking. Regular Converses are, feet get tired very quickly while walking. Have you been to Black Fox Coffee? I have been, Inspire Life. They are amazing. I've shown it before at the Pine Street location. I'm not sure if they're here. No. So now they got this entrance open so far. This connects to the 4, 5, 6, 7 and S train. The S is just the shuttle between Grand Central and Times Square. It's nice. But soon we'll be able to go deep underground in order to catch the Long Island Railroad off into Long Island. Soon, but it's not open yet. Oh, how I want this to open up already. So yeah, this is the new extension of the Long Island Railroad. Long Island Railroad always terminated in Penn Station in Manhattan, which is in the west side, 34th Street. It was very tough for Long Island commuters to get to the east side. It's a bit of a pain. It actually requires 3 subways actually. It's a bit of a pain. It requires walking. So now this would just alleviate a lot of hassle. So this is exciting. Hopefully it opens up at some point. If it ever opens. You know, it's been 15 years, ladies and gentlemen. I think London completed their high-speed train that goes east-west that I actually showed a video on. last time I visited. They completed that, I think it was like 5 or 6 years. So here in New York, things take quite a while to build new public infrastructure. David says, I used to, David, nice to see you here. Penn Station has kind of a 90s purgatory charm to it. It's Rebel. Yes, yes, indeed. Penn Station has a charm to it. Adam says, there's nothing wrong with gray hair. Yes, there is nothing wrong with gray hair. Oh, here we got Epicuri Balut. Never tried Epicuri Balut. You know, this looks nice on the pinch, but I have a feeling we could find a better cake. This is like more of a breakfast cakes. Ooh, look at this. Robert says looks okay. Yeah, it looked okay. Yeah, pretty much that was it. So here is Grand Central Terminal. Grand Central Terminal is also a station because it's a station for the subway. It'll soon be another terminus for the Long Island Railroad. And this eagle right here used to be one of the eagles in front of the original old Penn Station. Wow. If you want to learn all about the cool secrets of Grand Central Terminal, a long time ago I made a live video with a writer who specializes in the occult, and he deeply researched the symbols of Grand Central Terminal. His name is Mitch Hurwitz. Search Grand Central Occult Secrets on YouTube and you'll find it. It'll pop up. Highly recommend checking out that older video, but I soon will be splitting up that video into short videos, so stay tuned for more cool secrets of Grand Central Terminal. Aye, says I'm still learning. Hey, aye, welcome. Aye, aye, aye. Is there buildings with gargoyles? Closest thing you can get to the gargoyle, there's gargoyles in City College of New York, in Uptown Manhattan, in Harlem. It's actually where I went to school. I've shown that before in live video. Search City College Urbanist on YouTube, you'll find it. Ooh, another gorgeous Christmas tree. The closest thing you'll get to Midtown with gargoyles is what I just showed, the Chrysler Building. They have those eagle hubcaps on the building. Kat says churches have gargoyles. Not all of them. It's rare in New York City, despite the famous TV show Gargoyles. This tree is gorgeous. Highly recommended. This is Vanderbilt Plaza, in between 1 Vanderbilt and Grand Central Terminal, along 42nd Street. Wow. Marvelous. All right, let's step into Grand Central. Cake, where you at? Where's the cake at? Yeah, no problem. After you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Behold, Grand Central Terminal. Cue the music. I love the new Christmas lighting that they have here. Beautiful. Here we have the Grand Zodiac. Andrew says, oh, actual music. Yep. I don't have 4 Urbanist albums for nothing. Lovely says, I think that man was just about to be deployed. Yeah, a lot of baggage with him. This is a cool restaurant to visit. Let me know if anyone has had Cipriani Dolce. Oh, it's called Dolce. That means they have cake. Cipriani Dolce. A cool selection here. That's nice. Ai says, is this a gold real or fake? There's some gold here used, but a lot of it is bronze that you're seeing in the building. So it might look like gold. It might have a golden hue, but it's bronze. But yeah, there might be some gold here used. I don't know exactly which is which. But here, this is not gold. This is not gold. This is let me know, bronze. I gotta really learn my metals. Clara says, too pricey. Yeah, it might be nice to sit at the bar and have a cake. It's a bit packed right now, but it does seem like a worthy place.
Actually, I think it might be wrong.
All right, this guy's filming a music video here, music TikTok. If you think that's pricey, you guys, looking at the prices, that was not pricey. I was surprised. That is not pricey. It might seem like if you're coming from other places or from Europe or from other parts of the U.S., but that's actually a pretty good deal for that restaurant. Because I think they can easily charge $50, $60 per plate there, and people will still go. So $15 for a dessert, not too bad. $18 for a cocktail, actually not too bad. Hey, Kelly says, why are my thoughts so dark? I saw the military guy and immediately thought of he was carrying arms. No, I think he's being deployed. Looks like it. Rebel says, what were the main course prices? I saw them quickly, but they seem to be around in the high 30s.
You want to go to that house?
Okay, let's check out the holiday fair and see how it is. Is the Grand Hyatt next to Grand Central opening again? I'm not sure. That's a good question. I don't even recall ever going. So on one side is the food hall, the city winery, which is pretty good. I've been to one of the locations before. Solid place. That's good. Adam says, what's new in Grand Central? Right here, the holiday fair. Similar type of shops that you'll see in Bryant Park. Let's walk through them. Oh, we got Shaya. These guys make beautiful jewelry.
I guess I'll get these little square ones. I guess we'll see some square ones.
Oh, nice scarves here. Wow. Amanda says, I just went somewhere in the middle of Ohio and just paid $32 per person for some ho-hum stuffed pork chops at a local place. Wow, it's even that expensive in Ohio. Yeah. So, ooh, there's some seating here. You know, this used to be the main. I'm surprised that they're actually adding the seating here again. This used to be the main seat. This was the main waiting area for Grand Central right here. There hasn't been seats here in a while, so I'm surprised they added these back. Kat says, "You think it will snow?" You know, I would. If you're coming for New York City during December, I wouldn't count on snow. To greatly increase your chances of seeing snow, come here late January to about early March. That's a sweet spot for snow. On occasion, it does snow on Christmas. It has happened the past few years. But the biggest snowstorms are usually in February, sometimes in March. Anita says, "Come to London, it's freezing here." I would love to be in London Christmas. I would love to experience Christmas in London. That sounds amazing. After watching the Paddington movies, oh yeah, that would be wonderful. All right, what train shall we take? Where should we go, ladies and gentlemen, now on this live video? Should we go to New Haven, Connecticut? Should we go to Stamford? Should we go to White Plains, maybe? Maybe Poughkeepsie? Croton, Harmon? Maybe see the Croton Aqueduct late at night? Let me know. Which one? Manny, en esta estación dio un show de sorpresa a Paul McCartney. Did Paul McCartney have the show here? No sé, Manny. Eso no sé. Yo no creo que aquí hay tantos conciertos. Porque es una estación y es bastante ocupado. I don't think there's that many concerts here because it is a working station. It's usually very full. So no sé, Manny. Y alguien puede chequear. I don't know if someone could check if Paul McCartney played here. So Susie votes for Poughkeepsie. I'm so glad. Kurt says Croton Harmon. Oh, interesting. What should I do in Croton Harmon? Let me know. We got jackets, most likely made out of polyester. Yeah, that kind of looks like 100% polyester. And these are the shops. Pretty cool stuff. There's a full map here. You can go online to their website as well. Get the full map. Just search Grand Central Terminal Holiday Market. Only one shop with soap, so doesn't take the top spot for me. I still like Union Square. In these markets, you at least need 3 shops with soap, at least 3. Otherwise, why have a market if there's no soap? Why? Ooh, there's a Burke Street Bakery now here. Burke Street Bakery, Australian style bakery here in New York City. I visited them once on a live video. I don't see any really interesting cakes here. That cake is made with almond flour, not my favorite. It's a bit of a shame. Why no cakes? How were the prices at the bakery? Not too bad. $5 to $6 for one of those cakes. Croissants should be about $4. Here are the prices for coffee. Americano's $4. Cappuccino $4.50. All right, everyone. I don't think this ain't no cakewalk over here. Ooh, I know where to go. So if you're looking for a very quick gift, this is not necessarily unique. But this is always a solid store paper source. Or if you're looking for some quick gift wrapping paper. Okay, let's go down into the dungeons. Dungeons, by dungeons I mean the food hall. Kelly says 314 people tuning in, only 76 likes. Press that like button, yes. Press that like button right now. Or I will find you. Because I have a particular set of skills. And if you don't press that like button, I will find you. And I will get that like. No, I'm joking around. No, I'm serious. So here's the whispering wall. If someone stands over here, if someone stands over there, one person can speak and you'll hear them in full clarity. Here, even if you whisper, you'll hear them in full clarity. I've done this before in the live video with my friend Watershane Mary Jane. You searched up the video. Search Whispering Walls Urbanist. But the reason is, these are beautiful tiles made by the Guastavino company. And somehow the tiles carry around the sound perfectly from one corner to the other. I think it also works these two corners, but these two corners are the best ones. So that's cool. And the Grand Central Oyster Bar, is it closed? No. I hope they open up at some point. This is one of the longest running restaurant in Manhattan. Was running since 1913. Here we got Shake Shack. Always a solid burger choice. I do enjoy Shake Shack. For people who's been to New York a lot, let me know what's your favorite burgers in New York, fast food burgers. So upstairs we saw the clock. Underneath the clock is the help desk. The help desk upstairs does not have any doors, so technically you cannot exit from the inside of the help desk upstairs in the main complex. For that, you have to go through one of the staircases, the staircase that's hidden behind a kind of like a metal interior, so it's very subtle, and it leads to right out here. So here is where you access the help desk from the inside. Here's Luke's Lobster. I love Luke's Lobster. I'm so glad they're here. Okay. So hopefully we'll get lucky here. Oh no, we are not lucky. Oh my God. Why are these guys closing so early? Wow. No. So I would have bought a great cake donut here, but it is closed at this time. These guys are closing way too early. Oh, I'm so sad. So these are one of my favorite... Someone speaking very loudly. This is one of my favorite donut shops in all of New York. Donut Plant. They're all around the city. The original one is in the Lower East Side, along with Dough Donuts. These guys used to be really good because they were always open till very late in most of their locations. They would stay open until about 11 p.m. sometimes, or 10 p.m. But for some reason, I have no idea what happened with the company. All their shops are closing down like at 4 p.m. It's obscene. Who eats a donut at 4 p.m.? Donuts are best late at night with some coffee so you can stay up all night. Let me know if you agree. Kelly says the Tres Leches donut is great. It is. I mean, they have genuinely great donuts. but they have the gall. They have the gall to close up early. Apple cider bunt. Oh wow. That looks good. Apple cider bunt, please. And I'll have a free roll sandwich. And an Americano. No, brie sandwich. Yeah, the brie. Well, with a very little water. Thank you so much. And that's it. Ariel. So it was $16.88 that I spent on those three items. So Tina, I am grabbing an Americano, which is 2 shots of espresso with a little bit of water. The bunt cake. So we found our cake. It's an apple cider bunt cake. But let's also try something savory, which is their brie and fig jam sandwich, like mini sandwich. I've been to Tartinerie before. I think I covered them during a snowstorm. They're pretty solid. They're in a few places in the middle of the city. Maybe. Ooh, it's nice and cool. So hopefully it'll be interesting. So I'm so excited to try it out. So join me. We'll find a seat here very easily. So bear with me. They're using Irving Farm Roasting Company. Not my favorite. I wish they would use La Colombe. It's cool that they have chairs here as well to sit down. And it's very full. Let me show you the menu. They have avocado toast during the day, which is awesome. And a series of sandwiches, salad bowls. Some soup, butternut squash soup. That's amazing. Which is vegan, gluten-free. So there's some, I'm sorry, vegetarian, gluten-free. Some dairy in it. And there we go. So Adam asked, do you ever think about calories when eating pastries? No, I do not. I used to be more cautious when eating the biggest one. That's perfect. No, that's perfect. Yeah, easy. Appreciate it. Have a good day. So no, I don't think about calories at all because I enjoy life. All right. Robert asked, did you put sugar in your espresso? No, I did not. I don't like sugar nor milk in my coffee at all. I really don't like sugar too much aside from pastries and maybe the odd chocolate candy. But I'm not too big of a fan of sugary treats. So let's try this little mini sandwich. It's brie and fig jam with a little bit of a baguette, like a mini little baguette, nice and toasty, hard. It's got crunchy baguette. It's a good combination. I really enjoy it. Something you'll find also in France. Oh, wow. That is delicious. Very generous splattering of fig jam, which is great. The bread is solid. It's a great I mean, not solid literally, but like it's a good, good little baguette. The brie, let's get a little bit more brie here. Good brie. Good brie. Has more fig jam than even brie. I do recommend it. It's nice. Yo. Very good little sandwich. If you want something that is light, has a little bit of sweetness to it, got that cheese, this is a good solid sandwich. Now let's try the coffee. It's okay, but no. Better off, rather than coffee here at Tartine, better off going right here. Joe Coffee is a bit better. But even better within the station itself is on the ground level, a place called Cafe Grumpy has better coffee, way better coffee. I've never been a fan of Irving Farm Roasting Company. There are coffee roasters here from New York. Never been a fan of them. They have like a very acidic taste to them. It tastes more kind of like, if you're like used to old style coffee, like from office style coffee, that's almost how Irving Farm tastes like. Let's try the bundt cake. Ooh. Nice smell of apple cider. Oh, look at that. Wow. Ooh, soft. Oh, wow. Soft, moist. That's a good cake. That is a very good cake. Super moist. No wonder it was in the fridge. Super moist. Oh, I recommend this. Has a strong cinnamon taste to it. Some nutmeg. Oh. Lots of apple. Wow. Really good. Really good cake. I recommend it. Tartinerie is very good here in Grand Central for their food options. The sandwiches, their pastries, the coffee, just go right in front to Joe Coffee. It's a better bet. Wow. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I have to let all of you go for now. I'll be back. Yeah, there's a lot of Santa Coners all around. SantaCon is an event that happens right now, usually during this week of December on a Saturday, and everyone gets dressed up in Santa costumes, elves, and they go to a bunch of bars and get really, really drunk. It could be quite a, as we say in New York, a shit show. It can get quite ugly later at night. And then if you're taking the Long Island Railroad, the Metro North, the PATH New Jersey train, you might see some UFC fights on the train. Let's say that. I've witnessed them before taking those trains in the past during SantaCon weekend. So it is a crazy weekend. I kind of am tempted to figure out how to go behind the scenes of a SantaCon. So maybe next year I'll meet like a proper finance bro from Murray Hill or from Long Island and hang out with him and his friends and go undercover into SantaCon maybe one day. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Go !guide if you're looking right now for your guide to New York. All digital guide with voice audio notes. Full recommendations of where to eat, when to eat, best observation decks to visit, best museums to visit that are not always in the guidebooks, how to visit the very big museums like the Met, and I offer a whole host of advice, especially very useful if you're going to any touristy place in New York. I offer good quality food, coffee, and drink options nearby that you don't have to walk too much. You have a great time eating out after you visit the main tourist sites. And that I think is the best value I can give with my guide. It's all digital and is integrated with Google Maps. go to urbanist.live/guide. However, if you want up to 70% off hotels, right, exclamation point hotels right now, and there you can get, or go to the link in the description, up to 70% off. That's a crazy amount of money. The reason is I got the hookup usually with rates that are reserved for big corporations, booking hotels for conferences. Oh yeah, I got the hookup for that. And then lastly, if you want access to bonus videos, patreon.com/urbanist. And if you become a mega urbanist, it is Christmas time. So you might get a little bit something special. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome. And always keep on exploring. Have a good day everyone. Bye-bye. My ride has come. Yep. Here we go. The little fire truck has come for me. Bye-bye everyone. Merry Christmas.